The Writings of Philosopher Prince Israel Zaar. Title: The Moral Code of Honor. I now read, the greatness of a people or civilization goes beyond might, power, wealth, dominance, strength, prestige, but is pinned on morality, on how you carry yourself, on how you treat others, especially the powerless, weak, and vulnerable, on how you projected power and the humanity of such power, on how you care for the lives of others or spare the lives of your enemies, on how you care for the environment or future, on how you help others or nations to grow and develop, on how you build bridges, on how you help solve humanity's problems or crises rather than exacerbate them, on how you uplift the spirit of humanity and your strength of forgiveness, on how you care about the plight of humanity and use might with the empathy of fairness, on how you prevent wars rather than start them, on how you protect the well-being, health-being, and wealth-being of the underprivileged, on how you disperse privileges, opportunities, and entitlements, on how you fight poverty, sloth, idleness, hunger, or illegality, on how you rally against criminality, nepotism, cronyism, fraud, abuse, graft, hate, or bigotry. Superpowerism is not coded in might, but in morality, humanitarianism, empathy, compassion, and peacefulness. Might is coded in the moral codes of harmonious stability, mindfulness, dignity, respect, reciprocity, and mutuality codes of understanding, MCU. Shocking humanity's moral conscience or moral tolerance isn't leadership, but actually a symptom of abdicating leadership. Leadership through cruelty lacks moral authority. Power depends on moral authority. World's leadership depends on ascribing to and abiding to the universal moral conscience, UMC. What is thy moral code of honor? Wasn't life born to be honorable? You know what you're doing is wrong when you know everybody with reason, rationality, humanity, or positive moral conscience, PMC, knows what you're doing is wrong. Using power to commit immorality or illegality is called corruption of power. Corrupt power lacks moral blessings. You need no religion to know when you are hurting others. She or he who hurts the most cannot lead the world by consensus, but force. What type of authority or power is it when brute force is the only recourse? Legitimate power without moral authority is coercive power. Coercive power in itself lacks legitimate morality or universal appeal. The world goes to the streets in protest because the moral conscience of the universe, MCU, calls upon them. Make thy leadership to be for the well-being of people, not against the people. Turn power against the people, then your moral authority is lost. Legitimate authority equals moral authority. LA equals MA. Isn't that why you swear to the Bible, "So help me God"? I saith to thee, Great One, govern with moral authority, with humility, with humanity in mind, with children in mind, with the plight of the universe in mind. An unconscientious leader is an illegitimate one. How can you lead without a moral conscience or without empathy for others? Isn't conscience, empathy, and humanity the code of morality and the emblem of the universal moral code? The voice of the universe cries for thee to be a conscientious leader, a leader for all, not the moralist few. The suffering of humans depicts lapses in judgment in selecting effective, efficient, empathetic, EEE, leaders. This is philosophical, not empirical. The Wisdom of Zaarrianism. Philosopher Prince Israel Zaar, February 12th, as 2026. The background video is Trianglerism, Immersive, Inventive Art. Hope you enjoy listening. Leave a comment and subscribe.